Hello everyone, welcome back to the Jude Sweeney Show. I'm your host, Jude Sweeney, and you might notice something a little bit different about me today. I finally upgraded from my human body to a more direct and personal form of communication with you today. So we have a good show for you today. We have some guests. I think you might know two of them, though I don't think you know them from where you think you know them from. We'll get some guests, of course. We'll get some music going, as we so often do. And I hope we can have some games, some trains, and some automobiles. So, this is the Jude Sweeney Show. Someone take this back up, please. It's out of here. Thank you. Welcome back to the Jude Sweeney Show. I'm your host, Jude Sweeney. Oh. Normally this part of the show will be where I talk about what we have coming for you today, but I figure we've done enough of that already. So I'd just like to point out that it's been a while since the last time we filmed an episode and released it, and that's because I was in the Cayman Islands searching for a tax haven, but I could not find one, and I don't really know what people mean when they're talking about that. So if anyone wants to let me know how to evade my federal income taxes, email me right here. So anyways, we do have a good show for you today. Our first guest is a bean salesman, I believe. He's the second bean salesman that was sent to us. The first one was shot dead on arrival because we forgot that we'd asked for him to come, and he had forgot that he didn't like being shot dead on arrival. The second one is a TV star. I guess he's a person who's on TV. Does anyone really know what's going on there? He's just a person. That seems to be what it is. Some sort of PI. So those are two pretty good guests. I hear someone talking on set, and I do want to shoot them in the face right now, because that's what we like doing on this show. But instead, I'm going to welcome them on. Everyone, George Bush from Bush's Beans, and not the one you think you know.
I fell.
George.
What?
What are you doing?
Oh, I forgot my beans.
Yeah. Alright, so he's forgetting his beans. So you can grab those right now.
I'm so hot.
Hello everyone, and welcome back to the Jude Sweeney Show. I'm your host, Jude Sweeney. We have our first guest with you here today, and his name is George Bush. Now, you may think you know George Bush, but this is a different George Bush, the one who is not a war criminal. So, George,
Yes.
I'm sorry about your brother, Jim Beam Bush. He was the first salesman, and he was shot.
It was a sad, bro moment.
Alright, so, do you think about Jim a lot?
Not really. I hate him.
Is there a lot of familial tension in the Bush family?
Yes.
So,
We need to sell more beans.
Yeah, so is bean sales, is it because of like some sort of farming fatigue or something, or is it just like beans aren't selling as well these days?
No, because our new brand reduced sodium with vegetarian baked beans.
So it says it's a vegetarian bean. Now I have to ask, what does that mean? I feel like every bean in the world is vegetarian, so what makes this one even more vegetarian?
It just means it is vegetarian, and there isn't like meat in the beans like normal.
Well, I don't think that's a normal thing, George. Is that how most of your family's beans are made?
No.
Okay. Well, all right. So, is there a bean crop shortage anywhere?
Bean crop shortage? No.
Can you stop eating the beans, please? You have to understand, this is a family-friendly show, and we cannot show bean eating.
Yeah.
And you really can't be on your phone. All right. So, where is the Bush family farm beans? You can't eat those beans either. I'm sorry. Where's the Bush family farm beans?
So Bush family farm beans is in Minnesota.
Okay, so where in Minnesota?
Well, it's also in Missouri. So Bush family farm.
Where's the original one?
Bush family farm beans.
So we have a quite silly man here. You really have to stop eating that.
No, thank you, please.
So where is the farm?
Well, it's in Bush family, burnt beans, baked beans, fresh beans, vegetarian beans, Missouri.
And that's a city?
Yep.
Okay. So do you guys own the entire city?
Yep.
Alright.
I'm the mayor. Mayor Pete.
You're Mayor Pete.
No, I'm kidding. That's my cousin, Mayor Pete.
And
Mayor
that's his
Pete
name?
Bean.
Mayor Pete Bean.
Yep.
Is his last name not Bush?
Mayor Pete.
Or is Bean another subset of the
Bean
family?
is another subset.
Ah, so they're your cousins?
Yeah, that's ours that lives in California.
Okay,
They're Hollywood famous.
So who else is in your family? Will we know any of them?
Eleanor Roosevelt Bush.
And who's that? How's she related to you?
That's my mom.
Okay, and her husband is?
George W. Bush, which stands for George Washington Carver Bush.
Okay, so George W. Bush. Which
Yep.
is George Washington Carver Bush. All
Yep.
right.
And then my brother Jim Beam Bush, you know.
We know because we shot him.
And then Bob Bush.
And why is
Barack
Bob.
Obama.
Barack Obama Bush?
Barack Obama
Bean Bush. So they named him Barack Obama Bean.
Yep.
Was this before? How old was he?
30.
Oh, okay. So this was before Barack Obama was relevant on the political stage?
Yep.
Okay. And you are, of course, George Bush. Any middle name?
No, just George Bush.
Just George Bush. And you're the only normally named person here.
Yes.
Now, I understand that there's 2 bean farms. Why are there 2 bean farms?
Well, one is where my mom
Okay.
was born and raised.
And that's Eleanor Roosevelt. And
Yeah.
is it true you guys call her Herb? That's what Jim Beam told us before we shot him to death.
And then one is where Mary Todd Lincoln Bush.
Who's Mary Todd Lincoln Bush?
That's my dad's girlfriend.
Oh! Does your mom know?
No,
Do you think she'll know unless she sees it on a nationally syndicated television program?
no, she doesn't watch the national television.
She only watches local television. And what was it?
And then the other
Bush
one,
family beans, green beans, baked beans, secret family recipe, Missouri?
yeah. And then the other one's in Pennsylvania.
So what channel is, what's the local channel in Bush family, baked beans, green beans, secret
Channel
beans,
321.
fat-free, vegetarian, nutritional facts,
Channel.
secret family recipe, Bush's beans,
It's channel
Missouri.
2, 3.
And what does your mom watch?
My mom watches, you know, the other stuff.
She doesn't like 2, 2, or 3, 3. I mean, who can blame her? 2, 2, and 3, 3 are well known to be the worst ones.
And then
In Bush family baked beans, red
The
beans,
other
secret
ones-
recipe, green beans, baked beans, secret family recipe, Missouri.
yeah, and then the other one is in Pennsylvania
And why is it in Pennsylvania?
because
Okay.
wait.
Oh.
Wait. I'm thinking.
While he's thinking, we're gonna take a break.
Okay, can I please ask you? Okay, and then the other.
1 second. Beans!
Okay, so.
Alright, welcome back to the Jude Sweeney Show. I'm your host,
Okay,
Jude Sweeney, and we're here with George Bush.
so the other one's in Pennsylvania because that's where Martha Washington Bush was born. She was West Philadelphia, born and raised in the schoolyard where she's from Pennsylvania.
That seems vaguely reminiscent of a television show from the 1990s.
Well, she was born in the 1989, so.
Oh, okay. Well, we're gonna play a game now, if that's okay. Is that okay?
Yeah.
Alright, you really have to stop eating the beans now. Alright. So, we specially ordered this book today. It's called Healing Depression, and
Okay.
a holistic guide. So what we're gonna do is if George Bush here, right? Not George W. Bush.
What?
You're just George Bush, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
If George.
I'm dying.
Get up here!
No!
Get up here!
The oats. The
Get up!
No, the oats.
Come on, George.
That's the oats. Give me the oats.
We're gonna take a break here. We'll be right back. After a little mishap with oats and beans and everything in betweens, we're back. This is the Jude Sweeney Show. I'm your host, Jude Sweeney, and we're here with George Bush right now, and we're gonna play a game called How to Heal Depression. So So I have this book here called Healing Depression, a Holistic Guide by Catherine Kerrigan. 38 vital questions and in-depth answers to help you evaluate a wide range of treatment alternatives. This sounds like some real hippie stuff right here. But I guess we're going to open it up, crack it open, take a look at it. So how this is going to work is George is going to have 3 chances to guess one of the questions or tips or something. I have never read this book. In this book, and if he gets it right, then he'll get a special prize. So, George, what do you hope the prize is?
I hope the prize is. Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay. I hope the prize is.
Don't touch my microphone.
I hope the prize is. I hate it so much.
Don't touch the
I
microphone.
hope the prize is my own. So close. I hate it.
George, I'm getting you to be serious here.
Okay. Get away from me.
Can you help? What do you hope the prize is?
I hope the prize is my own version of the book.
Okay. Well, do you need this book?
No, I'm kidding. I hope the prize is my own Star Wars Lego set.
Okay. Well, we don't have any of those on hand here, so tough.
Or an
Alright.
chaos spin.
Can you name one question that you think is in here?
Don't commit suicide.
Oh, that seems like a good one. That's not one. I'm sorry. There's 7. There's 7.
Only 7?
But there's also there's 38. There's 38 in here.
Wait, what?
All right, so let's start. Let's get you started here. The first one is finding a healthcare professional. That's a tip.
Okay.
All right. So, what do you think else would be in here? You have 3 guesses. What were you saying?
Getting to therapy.
No, that's not one of them.
That's stupid.
What's next? That's finding a healthcare professional. That's the same thing, you moron. Do you think there's a separate chapter about how to drive to your therapy appointment where it says, all right, get into your car.
I know
Put the key in the ignition.
my old friend
Turn it
Adrian sees Dr. Kroger.
I don't know who Adrian is or Dr. Kroger, and those both sound like made-up people from some sort of dumb television show that no one should ever watch. So, you have two more guesses here.
Let me think. What is it? Driving a mental therapist, healthcare.
Just any of these chapters or subsets.
Healing depression.
That's definitely not one of them. That's what the book's called, after all.
Eat beans.
I'm gonna need a real answer. No, you can't see. Why did you ask the person quizzing you if you can see?
Just look at that.
You have to put the phone away, I'm sorry. Can we get an answer? 3, 2, 1.
Don't not see a therapist.
That's not in here. This is actually about treatment alternatives. So, this would be if you're not seeing a therapist already. Third.
Take a nice warm shower.
That's not one of them. So, how's the meringue go?
Oh, I can't.
You do 8
this.
steps and
Just
then you
one
twirl
thing.
or something. You take the other 8
And then it's different from the Macarena, which is.
Remember that one TikTok where they go girls in 1999?
Hey, Macarena.
It's like girls in 1999.
It's a different one?
No.
How do you do the meringue? Can you show me?
It's just like, you know it!
I don't know it.
How do you not know it?
I forget it. It's been so
You're
many years since I was in
stupid.
ballroom dancing.
Dude, I didn't even do ballroom dances. I
Alright.
know what it is.
George.
How about you're ugly?
Hello, everyone. My name is Jude Sweeney. Welcome back to the Jude Sweeney Show. I'm your host, Jude Sweeney. With us today is George Bush, but we also have another guest. Good. Okay. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the Jude Sweeney Show. I'm your host, Jude Sweeney. Regrettably, I'm here to inform you that our second guest for today's episode, before we were finished making the episode, suffered a very, very awful dirt attack. It was consumed by eating dirt. And he just had a mental break, and his heart and his brain stopped working, so he died. So we can't present this. His family won't allow us to. So instead, we're just going to go to our musical guest with our musical part of the show with our first guest, George W. Beans. Thank you for understanding. out of here.
Vegetarian beans. Big beans. Vegetarian beans. Vegetarian.
We're the bean men.